I want to play. I
You
want
want
to
to play, yeah.
So
You
yeah,
gotta
it's a
miss playing.
mix of both.
Yeah.
So,
it's
yeah.
a mix of both. Yeah, I can understand that.
Because as of late, yeah, I've been playing a lot more
Yeah.
than I have been casting. So
Yeah.
I kind of miss casting.
You
in a
gotta
way.
miss casting this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand that. I mean, especially once you've got into playing, doing both other things that both casting and playing. But anyway, how are you finding Vampire Savior so far?
Actually, it's actually one. As far as I know, I think this game is older than me. Or older
This
than
game
both of us.
is much older than both of us. Yes.
Oh yeah, yeah, man.
I would think so. I am very sure.
And I'm already working, so
Yeah.
That's sink in. That's
Yeah.
sink in. So,
Anyway.
anyways, we're gonna be having Labandero X versus Malco.
Yes, that's right. Labandero. And we got Louis versus Malco.
Yes, Cienko versus Felicia.
Sienko versus
Oh,
Felicia.
Fetus of God?
Fetus of God.
Are we going for this stage?
This
This stage is really weird.
really weird. Pretty
It's the
eerie.
one most disturbing
They
stages.
went to random, but if they get Fetus of God.
Okay,
they
okay,
did
thank
it.
God, thank God.
Anyway,
No pun intended. Yeah.
looks like they're gonna be going straight into
Right.
the match. And man, I can't believe that earlier match. That was the first time I'd ever seen a draw in Vampire Savior.
I mean, this game is really high paced,
Yeah.
high octane action.
Yeah, high octane, super fast paced. I had no idea that you can like get even with the same character's vitality. I had no idea that it could come to that.
Yes,
But anyway,
definitely.
into this new set, it's like Labandero X doing some good damage here against Malco's Felicia.
But you know, the games with Vampire Savior, games go by really fast if you
Yeah.
get the offense down.
Yeah, that's
just like
why.
that.
If any of you have been wondering why we've got first to 7 instead of first to 5 for Vampire Savior, well, the thing is, it goes so fast. I mean,
Except if you're playing a mirror Pyrons.
yeah,
It's gonna be that's gonna take forever.
and seeing like the earlier set, I could say that it took a little bit longer than it normally would have been. I mean, it was super close and went 6-6, and that's why it took a little longer. But anyway,
I think a lot of people will appreciate this game because it's sort of kind of like a predecessor of the current anime games.
yeah, a lot of people actually call Vampire Savior, as mentioned by these two guys who were on commentary earlier, is actually the progenitor of anime games.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, the before Vampire,
I mean,
games
before
weren't-
even Melty Blood
yeah,
even existed.
yeah. I mean, before this, games weren't as high octane, fast paced. They didn't have as much really awkward and unbelievable combinations
and animations.
Yeah.
I mean, which game have you seen that has chains and links in the same combo?
Well,
I mean, I'm sure there are, but I mean,
which one came first, Alpha 3 or Vampire? I think Vampire came out first before the very first Vampire. I think came out first before Alpha 3, but not Vampire Savior. Vampire Savior is the third game, and this is actually like a sequel, like a version 2. This is Vampire Savior 2.
Actually, the interface kind of looks the same with
Yeah.
Darkstalkers 3, except I think there's a lot more characters in Darkstalkers 3 because we don't have Pyron in here.
Yeah, but and it's the same, but some of the moves are pretty different. Some of the characters are much stronger, and look at that, a really good conversion off of that DP mode. I don't know exactly what they call the DP thing for Sienko, but it works really well. And Sienko works like basically like a zoner.
It kind of reminds you of how they say this.
Yeah.
Kind of Rolento in a way.
She's got that DP motion. She gets like a web sling, but she's got a wrecking ball and uses her claws to hit all around. And it can actually combo depending on how you hit your opponent.
And she has a ball, right, which sets up a lot of offense on blocks.
Yep, definitely. Look at that.
How would you differentiate from, say, Felicia from Talbane? From John Talbane, how would you differentiate Felicia?
Like they're different in their moves, like in their moves.
Because they're both like animal-based.
Yeah, but yeah, they're animal-based. Well, Felicia definitely more. How would I say this? More. Actually, in a bit of they're kind of similar in their playstyle. She has like that spin thing, and you can really abuse that. But I think she gets more grabs, she's more balanced compared to someone like John Talbane.
I mean, he's in the air all the time.
All the time. That cannon he has, and that
I mean, we still don't know the way to abuse it, unlike the older generation, because they get like mid-skin cross-ups and everything.
Yeah, and like it's really yeah, they get mid-screen cross-ups in the middle. It's like perfect timing.
Although it's very difficult, because this game is almost I'm reiterating it. Like this game is older than both of us.
Older than us.
But we're still learning it, so
yeah, we're still learning
it's really fun.
I mean, this game definitely needs a little bit more appreciation. I mean, a lot of communities are actually, this wasn't on purpose, but a lot of communities outside of this country have been taking time to look into Vampire Savior because it's October, you know, kind of a Halloween thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think the main theme of this game is more of horror, actually.
Yeah, a bit like horror, especially in a bit, yeah, horror fantasy.
I mean, look at Fetus of God.
Yeah, Fetus of God.
Doesn't that stage make you feel?
Yeah, it's really eerie, weird to look at. I think a lot of people, especially when they were younger, found it pretty disturbing.
Yeah.
You know, like a stage like that.
I would probably have nightmares in that stage.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, but if anyone's wondering, this is actually where I got, you know, the hand of Lilith.
Oh,
I wasn't playing, you know, I wasn't actually playing Vampire Savior back then, but I had tried it out and saw Lilith and thought it was pretty cool, and you know, that's where the name came from.
Same here, because you know, even if you don't know how to play a game, if you really enjoy it, there's nothing wrong with it. Like,
yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
I mean, the reason I actually love to pick up this game is because of Sako.
Ah,
Yes.
this was like where he was
He
known.
had the God combo.
Yeah, the God combos.
I think it's really impossible for a human to do it except
Yeah,
him.
because like there are combos. Well, you know, Sako is a very
He's an execution god.
Yeah, he's an execution god, well renowned, and a lot of people picked up on that being his like trademark in Street Fighter.
In every single game.
Yeah,
actually.
in every single game, but I think it gained most traction in Street Fighter 4 when
Yes,
people
yes.
kept on calling them Sako combos. But actually, the first time he started doing things like that was in Vampire.
Yes.
Yeah, he started doing unbelievable combos that the community could not believe were even possible. He was doing weird things with his buttons, like
And then he actually, to practice that combo, he actually, I read this from a documentary. He
Yeah.
actually broke all of his Sanwa buttons doing that combo for one whole day.
for a whole day.
Straight.
Oh man, those were sound-wise. Those were 100%
Back in the
legit
day.
sound.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, you will not believe the lengths
Oh.
these people went to go through those things.
So Labandero X making the switch to QB.
Yeah, looks like Malco here with the lead, and would you look at that on the scorecard? Malco is up 3-0 over Labandero
Running
X.
away with it. Let's see if the character switch will make it work out for him.
Yeah, let's see if switching over to Queen B, who is a little more zoner eccentric.
Zoner oriented, but you know,
Yeah, you know,
she can fight in the close range as well.
yeah, she can like fly a bit, she can manipulate her air movement, and she's got some pretty decent projectiles. If I were to compare her to another fighting game character within the way she moves, I guess you could say Storm with a dive kick.
Alright, yeah, I can
Storm
see
with a
where you're
dive
going
kick, something like that.
But
See that?
although her zoning isn't as good
Isn't as
Storm.
good? Yeah, not at all. It's not
And I
look-
mean, I have to say, the animation of this game for its time is super...
It's super
godlike.
duper good, and it helps the fact that this is the HD version, the Darkstalkers collection, makes it even better. You know, I mean, we can play it on native HDMI. We're actually playing it on a PS3 right now. This looks amazing.
But you know, I think a lot of the community heads in the other countries wherein
Yeah.
Vampire is a big thing. They say there's a, there's a lot of there's some innate lag, but you know,
Yeah, innate lag
I mean-
with the PS3 version.
yes, because that's the thing with remasters. It's never as good as the original.
Yeah.
But you know,
There
it's
are-
really unrealistic to get the old versions.
Yeah, to
on
get
board.
the old version. You know, a good example of that would be we got a stage.
Oh God!
We got the stage.
This is what we were talking about.
But, yeah, we
ladies and
got a stage.
gentlemen.
But anyway, that's a good example. Good thing you mentioned that. A lot of the remakes don't really own up to what the originals were like. For example, Melee. A lot of people still prefer to play Melee on a GameCube because the GameCube is a rather old console and doesn't exactly perform well with
the emulators.
HDMI. Yeah, I mean HDMI converters. They don't really do well with that. So you need a CRT because it doesn't do well with LCD.
And I think
TVs.
it has infinite frame rate, right?
Yeah, but actually, the good thing is, as of late, for the past couple of years, emulators have actually been doing well enough, or more than well enough, to like even replace GameCube.
But I think another factor of that is they want to feel the old school.
Yeah, the old
authentic-
school. Yeah, that's
You
why
know-
a lot of tournaments in Japan for Third Strike, they still use the actual
CRTs.
Japanese caps.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just when we were talking about that, I actually saw old school VSAV cabinets in Akihabara. So
Where?
in Akihabara.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
And a lot of
That's
people are
nice.
still playing Street Fighter 2 in the original
Yeah,
cabinets.
yeah,
so
I know. Like a
really
lot
cool.
of them, right? They stick to the OG.
Yeah.
And a lot of them didn't really move to their, more later games. But a lot of them love both.
Yeah.
I love
That is
both.
so.
I love the old games. I love the new games. I think you do as well.
Yes. Actually, actually been kind of the reverse for me because I've been playing the new games first because I started with also Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, I did as well. Like we're the same case. I started with the new games, then I started getting into the older games.
Yes, you appreciated the heritage,
the
of
heritage
these games
where
that
it came
were
from, how it began to be, and honestly, it's just amazing. They're both fun in their own way, and just as I say fun, looks like Malco himself is having fun with his streak right now. He's currently up 5-0 against Labandero X.
Labandero X making switch to BB Hood.
Yeah, another BB Hood, or as what some people would know as Boletta in Japan, or the Japanese version of
It's actually one
Vampire
of the
Savior.
hardest characters to play in fighting games.
Yeah, like her execution-wise.
Execution-wise and her game plan, because she has really good moves, like really good offense, but it's really hard to pull off her offense.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not quite too sure if this character change is gonna work out well for Labandero X. I mean, switching to such a character at this situation.
And what I noticed is all of his characters, his revolving characters are really different in nature.
Yeah,
so it's going to be really difficult with the muscle memory and everything.
Goes from offensive to defensive and gets like different types of inputs. So when you do something like that in in an important match, it might not be it might be too detrimental because muscle memory, as you mentioned. But it's starting to look out kind of okay. Gets the first stock. You know what? I don't even know. Did we call this stocks? Did they call this stocks? did the US?
I call it rounds. Let's just call it rounds.
Okay, let's call it rounds. I mean, well, it wouldn't be too bad to call them stocks. I think Vampire had the whole stocks thing before Smash 64 was made. I think. But for the sake of it being 2D, let's call it rounds instead. So they're both even. They've got one round apiece. Gets a jumping in and doesn't convert. Oh, that's a good back throw. Labandero X keeping it close here right now. Gets the sweep. Doesn't get the chase.
I mean, yeah, chase is actually escapable, but there are a lot of options to cover.
Yeah.
It's actually kind of a you-know-that-I-know situation.
Yeah.
If I know that you're trying to escape the chase, there are a lot of OP options, a lot of guaranteed setups as well.
Go for the cross up or something like a command grab. And that's exactly what was happening earlier with me against Adrian. I could not. I tried to get the chase like 5 times, but he knows I kept going for the chase. So you know what? I just went for some weird cross up or whatever, and ended up on the other side.
And just like that, the character switch making it work out.
Yeah,
but let's see for how long.
Making it work out here right now for Labandero X. I'm really liking that Boletta right now. And it looks like Malco's going for a character select as well. Let's see who he's gonna be changing to.
What I noticed is that the jumping hard kick for Boletta is really putting in the work for Labandero X right now because of the active frames that it's putting out. The machine gun. Really good. Oh, okay, we're at Fetus of God again. And going with the really cheap stuff, Sasquatch.
Oh yeah, he switched to Sasquatch. Actually, Malco is actually a Sasquatch main.
Oh, okay.
So this is gonna look a little bit more aggressive compared to the earlier sets. But let's see, it's still BB Hood, it's still Boletta. Although it might be a bit of a case of character unfamiliarity against Labandero X. Because for the past 6 matches, he's been up against Felicia, and now he's gonna be up against a really different character.
Let's see if he can adapt to Sasquatch.
Yeah, let's see how well he adapts to this new character.
But I mean, a lot of players consider Sasquatch to be top tier.
Yeah.
And I think one of the, as of late, Haitani has been. This is Haitani's main character, Vampire. He's been really putting to the work with this character.
He's putting a lot of work, and he's been kind of preaching a lot about how good Sasquatch is.
Definitely so.
And that goodness coming from Haitani, proving to be, gets a follow-up. Yes, he does, but doesn't continue. Pushing her to the corner. It's looking to be really well right now for Malco.
And in the corner, the pressure is going to be so real right now.
Hey, Mick in the chat.
Man,
Mick, no, Brian is not here. But what he did was he gave his PS3 over to Adrian. Then Adrian brought it over here. He already knows, man. He already knows.
Is it anything gout related now?
Huh?
Is it anything gout related?
What do you mean?
For him not being here?
Well, he's kind of missed of these, despite being one of the main guys who really bring out the VSAV community.
And that's
a lot
really
of work,
good. I'm really appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. I mean, he wasn't able to go today, But what he did instead of that is that he gave his PS3 and
So he's here in
over.
spirit.
He's
Shout
here
out
in
to
spirit. He gave his
Thank you.
PS3, dropped it off over to Adrian here, and Adrian brought the PS3, so we could still have we could still go on with the Vampire Saber. So just like that, yeah. Shout out to Brian Manikis, wherever you are right now. Hope you're having fun. Thanks again for lending us your PS3.
Thank you very much, sir.
Just like that. Currently 1-6 in favor of Malco. And it looks like Labandero X is going to go for another character switch, which I would say he should maybe
think about pretty well.
Think about it pretty well.
Yes,
whoever he chooses this time, he will have to stick with for the rest of the set.
Yes, 6 games to come back, and he cannot.
Yeah. He cannot afford to make a wrong decision here.
All right.
Okay, goes with BB Hood, goes with Bolada. I mean, she was the one who netted him that one win, so
let's see if he can adjust.
All right, let's see how she starts off here.
Man, those animations are really cute.
Yeah, they're really good.
Oh, that's a romantic baboy. All right, enjoy the food.
Enjoy the food, Brian.
Take it easy right there.
Oh, that was good. Even on life here right now. Got a little bit of a life lead. Okay.
Okay, going with the zoning game. Actually, Boleta can, she can do a lot of that. She can zone and also rush down as well.
Yeah, she can alter between different play styles. Although I think that's what Labandero X is trying to do right now. He's trying to alter between zoning and then putting pressure. But as of right now, I think he should focus on zoning maybe, because I think that's the main thing that's clipping Sasquatch.
But I think even if you of course, this game is offense-centric, but if you do not know how to initiate or continue the offense, it's really pointless. So,
yeah.
Oh my God.
There's a little more. Yeah, I love.
The bullet hell.
Yeah, I love that Dark Force. I mean, even if he's blocking it, just look at the chip damage. Okay.
Yeah. Really good.
He's cheesing him out. It is gonna be enough cheese. Even like here gets the sweep, gets the side switch. Back in the mid screen right now.
He's on the lead though.
He doesn't get the ice. Okay, that was really close. What happened there? He got the Dark Force right in time. Doesn't build the flame.
It will.
Yes, it wasn't a true combo, but he got clipped low. Wasn't watching his toes right there, and that's gonna be the end of the set. It ends 1-7 in favor of Malco with an amazing display of skill coming from his Felicia, then having switched to Sasquatch. Man, I love Vampire Savior. It's such a fast-paced game, don't you think so?
Yes, I definitely think so.
Yeah,
too,
a lot of people here should try to appreciate it more. But anyway, that's gonna be that was actually more time than we had allotted for Vampire Savior. And it seems like we're going to be going up to our next game. And what do we have coming up next?
Let's see. Oh, we have Smash up next.
Yeah, we've got Super Smash Brothers Ultimate coming up next. So stay tuned, and we're going to be moving on to Smash. So thank you very much. Once again, this is CJ Lilith and
86.
All right,
guys.
Yeah, we're there.
Oh, we're there.
Like we're there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
We're also here.
Okay, okay. So hi, Reese.
Hi, Luke.
You laugh first.
Ah.
Okay. Anyways, hello. We're in FGC Fridays. So the thing is
We're
that
having a Smash exhibition, but this is not a
but-
regular exhibition.
Yeah,
because it
because-
is an exhibition that is happening in a bracket.
yeah. And these two players just so happen to meet each other during brackets. So we are combining their set.
So basically, they're gonna play a first to 5, but we're gonna keep track of the first 3 games, and whoever wins that first to 2 is gonna move on to winners finals
And
Um,
also
to
we're
fight
still-
Kendrick's Luigi, right?
No. I still need to fight Mania.
Okay, so they're gonna fight Kendrick either way.
They're gonna fight Kendrick. you
Yeah,
know?
but we just don't know if it's gonna be the Luigi or the next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing, Like these